Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Joe, Flash6.7 of Flash Productions here, and today got something different in mind for today's video. So, as you guys probably may be already aware of, it's Christmas, so Merry Christmas, everyone. I mean, I already said that from the beginning, but who cares? You can say it as much as you want, right? So, anyway, I'm pretty excited here today because I got a little bit of assistance here, because if you're wondering, why am I not holding the camera? Well, because I got my tripod as usual, but I also have my parents in the background. Shout outs to them for helping me film this video. It's actually been a while since they've done this for me on either this channel or Joe Flash6.7 channel. But anyway, so it's Christmas, and I've decided that I thought it would be cool if I share with you guys today on what I got for Christmas. It's not every day I usually do this, or I do this every single year, but figured I'd do something different. Mainly because, so I'm just gonna say real quick before I reveal any of them to y'all that I have like a collection of Christmas gifts I'm gonna be unwrapping. This is definitely the most amount of Christmas gifts I received in a number of years. So mainly the real reason I am doing this is because a particular friend of mine who gave me 3 Christmas gifts asked for me to film a well, it was gonna be like a shorter video of just my reaction to her gifts, but I decided, you know what, might as well do it for everybody else I got, right? So that's why I'm making it into an entire video, not only to share with my personal friends, but to also share it with everyone else to see what I got. So I had quite a Christmas wish list this year. I do believe the total items I had on my Christmas wish list was 13 items in total, so who knows? Did I get some of them on my wish list, or did I get some complete surprises? We're just gonna see, because I mean, Christmas is full of wonders, isn't it? But shout outs to all of my friends that got me all the Christmas wish list. I'll be sure to share this with, Christmas gifts, excuse me. But I'll be sure to share this video with all of them and much more. So I might as well go and get started. So before I do, I might as well show you the collection that I got real quick, because have a look at this little beauty. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it's not every day you usually see that these days for me, but it's quite a number of gifts. So when I get to every single one of them, I'll mention the people that they're from. So before I do, though, before I start officially unwrapping the actual gifts, there's one that I actually did already unwrap 2 weeks ago because it came into an Amazon package, and this is pretty much technically the very first Christmas gift I got. If you don't know what it is, it's a customized Nintendo 64 controller, because if you play the Nintendo 64, you know, actually, you know what, I'm gonna bring it out so I can show y'all comparison. Because earlier this year for my birthday, because I actually never acknowledged it before on my channel, on this channel or anything, but I have a Nintendo 64 console that I got back on my birthday. Shout outs to my good friends Isabelle and Dakota for getting me it. So I got the console, which is sitting right behind where my parents are at, and I got obviously the controller as well as the Smash Bros. 64 game. So if you don't know, this is what the original controller normally looks like, and it's a classic. Yeah, I mean, you can relate to my dad on that reaction, because obviously, you know, it's a classic controller, it's pretty cool, but if you've heard, over the past number of years, there have been some people that have been a little bit somewhat skeptical on the controller, mainly because the joystick being in the center, so, you know, instead of holding it like this, you'd be holding it like that, and it is kind of a little strange. It's not that bad, but it has always been somewhat mixed bag over the past number of years, and I did try it out when I first got it, but it's not a bad controller to use to. You just got to get used to it. But plus, you know, I'm not much of an old school gamer, so it takes time to get used to. But that's where this one comes in, where I don't know what company it was made from, but some people made customized controller where, as you can see, it solves the issue. So it kind of feels like a GameCube controller, pretty much. You know, joystick up on left, and
that's cool.
See, this is more like it, as you can tell. This is my memory card, believe it or not. This is actually, believe it or not, my best friend Cullamy Stokes' memory card, because shortly after I got my Nintendo 64 controller console in the game, he lended his Nintendo 64 console to me, so pretty much I actually own 2 Nintendo 64 consoles, and he gave me some of his games, so right now I have a total of 5, maybe we'll get more down the road, who knows. So anyway, yep, that's my first official gift.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and just wrap things back up. I don't know how I'm supposed to do it, actually. Because of that piece in the back, I just try to go customized style. Hang on. I'm supposed to do it this way, get them this way. It doesn't really matter how you wrap it up, but this is how I like to do it. Just for, you know, I just feel like it's easier in a sense. So I figured I had to get to that real quick. I'm about to put the fan on, so excuse the noise when you hear this. It is kind of actually hot today, believe it or not, here in America. I don't know how, but somehow for once on Christmas it is actually hot, so I'm sure it'd be a lot more hotter in Australia for anybody who's celebrating Christmas in Australia. But anyway, now I can officially get things started. So that was my first official gift that I have already unwrapped 2 weeks ago. Now let's get to this. So most of the majority of these gifts came in like days ago and stuff, but I decided to wait till today on Christmas Day to do so. So I guess I might as well go in the order on who sent me their Christmas gifts first, you know, like who was the first people to send me them. So let me take a look at the background real quick to see who was who. I think it was these people, yeah. These people came in first in the house, and yep. It really doesn't matter. I got a collection to open up, so we're gonna be here for a while. Might even be an hour long, who knows? I mean, hope not, because my parents are in the background hoping it's not gonna take that long. Anyway, so all of these threes are from Dakota and Isabelle, and shout outs to them because I need to give a quick shout out to them because if it wasn't for them last Christmas, I wouldn't be in this bed right now, so that should be definitely worth mentioning, because if you guys paid attention on my solo channel, I did make a post about it last year, so shout outs to them. They got me 3 gifts in total, so let's see what Isabelle and Dakota cooked up this year. So, usually most of the time I like to go from smallest to biggest, so I might as well do that, right?
That's it.
So, let's see, trying to dig in to see what it is. If I can remember, if I get to CapCut, I can edit in all the Christmas wish list items I put on my list, because I still got screenshots of them on my gallery, and then just so that way you guys will know what I wished for and see if any of them showed up or if I got something completely different. Jeez, this one's really digging. I can't even find it. Oh, here it is.
Dump it.
Well, Color Me Stoke, or Alex, my best friend, if you're watching this, prepare yourself for whenever we have a hangout one day, because even though I don't have, obviously, the right DVD player to play this, but we can officially now watch the Final Fantasy VII Advent Children Complete Edition. So I actually already have the original film, believe it or not. I got it, my mother actually got it from Amazon, so this is the original movie, and this one's the Complete Edition. So what's the difference? Well, the Complete Edition of Advent Children is basically where it contains, like, deleted scenes, extended scenes, and all that, and, you know, I already have the original here, but you know what? I figured, why not watch the Complete Edition, see how that's different compared to the original, because I've seen a select few, not really scenes, but I've seen some screenshots of, like, certain scenes that were cut from the original film, and plus, since I'm kind of helping my best friend get into Final Fantasy VII, just like he's helping me get into Kingdom Hearts, I thought it'd be cool that maybe we can get together and we can watch the Complete Edition, so now we can. It's 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray plus digital, but you know, when we get together, we can probably watch it on his PlayStation 4. So there you go. So Color Me Stoke, if you're watching that, gotta save that for a group hangout, buddy.
The Blu-ray.
Advent Children. It may not be the most celebrated Final Fantasy VII related thing, but it's still pretty cool in a sense, you know. Doesn't matter. So I guess I'll see this one next. Well, that's one of my wish list items, believe it or not, so that's a check mark for that one. What else we got? Oh, we're really gonna be... I don't even know why I'm laughing, but... now I got plenty of controllers now. Yet another Nintendo 64 customized controller just like this one. Well, hey, you know what?
Kidding.
Well, hey, you know what? If anybody were to play with me on the Nintendo 64, you can try this controller now. You can go against me one-on-one without having to use the classic one if you rather use the custom controller instead of the original.
Much better controller.
So now I have 3 controllers in total on my Nintendo 64, and I don't even have that for my GameCube.
That's
I
cool.
only got 2.
That's cool.
It looks like the color is black as well, but it doesn't matter. That's pretty cool. For Ultra 64 video game console, yep.
That's cool.
Well, another controller to my collection, y'all. Maybe I could switch colors every now and then, actually, the next time I play on the 64. I mean, who doesn't do that sometimes? If you have multiple controllers, you like to switch them, right? Just put these out.
It helps.
Alright, so now the last one from Dakota and Isabelle. Something heavy is on the bottom of this one. What could this be? Oh, yeah. Well, HarmonyCon, you better be ready because I'll be going out in style when, well, that's if I have all the clothes, but I definitely have something now I could say for HarmonyCon. These red and black shoes that I wanted as part of my outfit that I had in mind. Let me see. Now I do gotta check for the size, but hey, I could still keep them in the future though if I wanted to. So let me see. They do definitely kind of feel big, but I mean, hey, they did tell me to update them, Isabelle, Dakota, in case.
Let me break it open for you real fast.
Let me check the bottom. They are kind of a little bit big, but you know what? I'll try them. I'll try them on at some point though. But hey, I'll try them on though still when I unwrap them later, and I'll see how they fit me, because that's maybe where it's my fault, ladies and gentlemen, because in case if you're wondering what size shoe I wear, I actually wear a size 8, but I did put the size 10 just for bigger things in case if my feet were to be too big. It's still cool though, nothing OS, but yeah, I'll save that. I'll try them on after this video's over. I mean, I gotta try these stuff on anyway. Alright, so that's all of Dakota and Isabelle's things. Now for my good friend Molly. And Molly, as I said, was the one that requested me to make a video, even though she didn't probably exactly remotely talk about making a full video on my channel, but this is way easier in advance though, so...
you got individually wrapped gifts.
So yeah, so in case if you didn't see, the majority of my gifts are wrapped in these bag holders.
That's the modern one,
and this is this is like the usual traditional wrapping paper,
on.
so this is about the only gift, actually no, it's not the only gift, excuse me, that I have wrapped up, but that's how you used to seeing presents, but there you go.
Yeah.
So these are all from Molly. Though these came in when I was hanging with Color this past Sunday when we did the My Little Millionaire live stream. She came by real quick. So let's see what she got.
Unique bag.
Well, if I got 2 Nintendo 64 controllers, now I got 2 pair of those shoes now. Another pair.
Are they the same?
And this is actually a better glimpse for you to see what they look like, ladies and gentlemen, because those ones are wrapped up, so you can't really quite see what they look like.
Really?
But this is what they look like.
They're the same things?
Yeah. So this is what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, in case you wondered. That's pretty good style, isn't it?
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I like this bottom part, too.
Those are pretty cool.
Let's check this size. Let's check to see how this side goes. Now that definitely feels a bit more like my size. A little bit big.
Yeah, that looks like a correct fit.
Yeah, this one's just a tiny bit bigger. But like I said, I'll try them on later after this video.
That is way cool, though.
But yeah, these are really awesome shoes. I definitely can't wait to wear them at HarmonyCon now. Oh, that's...
They're cool.
They smell good too.
No, never mind.
They got a fresh
Enjoy
smell
it.
in there. They got a fresh smell in there. Sorry guys, there was a fresh smell. I was noticing that when I was opening them. So I got 2 shoes. So, and these are part of my Christmas wish list as well. So pretty much so far I got 3 out of 13 of the things so far. Plus duplicates.
Pretty good roll.
Now this one, I think I can already guess what it is because I can see it through the white wrapping paper. Even though I didn't really need one, but I'll be sure to be sleeping with it as well as probably bring it to HarmonyCon with me as well because it is the Sunset Shimmer plushie. My favorite character from My Little Pony Equestria Girls, even though this is the ponified version, but you know what? I saw when earlier this year they were making these MLP plushies and I saw one with Sunset, I'm like, I gotta get it. So here you are, everybody. The official Sunset Shimmer plushie from Hasbro. Symbio Studios, I guess that's who made it, but how cool is that? And that actually definitely looks like her too, because there was another one, believe it or not, on Amazon, but I thought this one looks more like Sunset. This was better. Got the hair and everything. AKA the bacon hair pony, because I know everybody likes to make fun of Sunset calling her bacon hair. I mean, this gives you a glimpse of hair.
Bacon.
But they've been saying that for years. They say her hair always looks like bacon, and now when you see this, you can tell. But hey, I got something now I can hold on to and sleep, and maybe I can bring it to HarmonyCon with me. Even place it on my back and everything. Hey, like the joke Bobby C's once said, it's a horse riding another horse.
You couldn't say it.
I don't know if it's true, ladies and gentlemen, but comment down below, is that meant to actually be a dirty joke when Bobby said that? Because I'm curious to wonder now that my mind has more adult side, was that meant to sound in an adult manner? I'm just... You know what? It's Christmas. Don't...
No, really it wasn't. You're cool.
Hey, look, Color and I, you gotta know, outside of Real Meet the Equestria Girls, we will probably say stuff like that because our channel is mostly for 18 plus viewers only, so... Sorry for the disturbance, y'all. That's not PG.
I think he's getting drunk on Christmas.
I'm okay. I cracked myself up, you guys. You gotta know that about me. But anyway, now we get to a real present. So this is the last gift from Molly. And this is a bigger one. This is a box, apparently. I did feel the box before I just opened it up just now. So this is definitely quite a box. So what could this possibly be?
That looks like a clothing box.
That's what I'm insisting as well. That definitely looks like something of a clothing box, so... Which way does it open? This way, right? Yep. Let's open it up. Oh boy. Oh boy, HarmonyCon, you really better be prepared for me for if we do come, because likely I think Color and I will make it, but now, I'm gonna be really styling out now. Red leather jacket, y'all. Because I'm gonna tell you.
Michael Jackson.
Well, there's a story behind this because I decided, because if I didn't tell you guys before on the Flash6.7 Productions channel, I had this idea to where if we go to HarmonyCon, I can support Sunset Shimmer, and I wear like red clothing to show my support for the character, kind of taking inspiration from Taylor McCardle, who dresses up in Starlight Glimmer gear all the time, and I thought maybe it'd be cool to try something similar, so I'd go out dressed in all red to support Sunset. So now I got the shoes, and I got this, and I got this red shirt on, so that could actually help, unless if something else comes around. But I got this, and believe it or not, this is the first time I've ever owned a leather jacket, ladies and gentlemen. I've never had one before in my life, but it looks cool, though. Oh boy, if I ever go in public, I probably might not go styling. But yeah, to the words of my dad, it kind of does look like a Michael Jackson jacket. But I mean, hey, if you want to cosplay as Michael Jackson, you could use that.
It's reminiscent of it.
Like his, I was gonna say his Thriller jacket, but it has black on it as well.
Yeah, it's similar to the back of the
Because technically his, hey, Coaster, technically. Because technically his Beat It jacket was orange, so I was gonna say Beat It because technically it was one solid color, but it was one. Anyway, so now the next gift that was sent in to me was by my good friend Andrea, who actually yesterday came by to visit me, ladies and gentlemen. And if you guys don't remember who Andrea is, she voices Rarity in Real Meet the Question Girls. She was hanging with me a couple hours, and she sent me this gift. So let's see what Andrea's got in mind, ladies and gentlemen.
Drum roll.
Gee, I feel like I'm already all covered up right now. So... We're just hitting with doubles this year, aren't we? Another copy of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children Complete. Hey, you know what? Even though I don't exactly really have the right DVD player for it, that pretty much means I could...
Bye.
You know, if I were to give them away in the future, Alex could own one and I can own the other, but... I mean, hey, Color, maybe we could talk... Hey, maybe we could talk about this maybe next time we hang out.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
And I also got some candy, so 2 batches of Skittles and Starburst.
Candy never hurts.
Thank you very much, Andrea. I mean, hey, when we came back from visiting our family hours early, and I did bring some candy home, or did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I forgot. Oh, I put it in your purse right now. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't already seen, I got snack collection over here, because luckily we were able to buy some snacks a few days ago, with the help from Color Me Stoke. Thank you once again, Color. And so, yep, that's Andrea. So now the next person that was sent in was Matthew Kelso.
Yay,
Otherwise known on social media as Disney Fanboy, or whatever his name is now. He's changed his name various times, but he sent me this. Now, you would think that this is a big gift, right? Well, technically, it's a mixture of yes and no, because in this bag, there are 2 wrapped presents in here.
Wow.
A small one and a big one. Let me get it out. There you are.
Well, that's cool.
So, and I'm definitely going to keep this in the future, because that thing will
Yeah,
probably
no nice
definitely help me
bag.
out.
No nice bag.
Thank you, Matthew. Shout outs to Matthew, by the way, because he is probably by far my longest friend I've known since elementary school, because he's the only one I technically stay in contact with, so big shout outs to him indeed. Just like Andrea, I kind of technically known her since elementary school, but both Andrea and Matthew, I didn't really start, connecting until, probably when I came back to schools here in my hometown in 2015, and middle school was technically, I think, how we got closer. Yeah. College really helped a lot, too, though, but anyway. So, Matthew brought these 2 in, and he actually came by yesterday too, believe it or not. So, both, your best friend, Matthew. No problem, buddy. Hopefully maybe we'll see each other again next month. Maybe we can watch the Royal Rumble, we'll see. WWE, by the way. Anyway, so, let's see what this is. For me, ever since I was a kid, I think I always liked going from smallest to biggest gifts, so I think it's only fair enough, right? Keep that tradition going.
You have done that.
These are pretty well wrapped as well, so definitely gonna have to keep some of these bow ties and stuff.
Doing that?
So let me just get the let me just get this off. Takes time sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, but hey, you know what? It builds that excitement. Like, you just have to take time to get it open. You just don't know what to expect, right? Christmas may not always have to be about gifts, but you know what? Any kid would obviously be happy. I may not be much of a kid anymore, but if you guys don't know, deep down inside, I'm still a kid at heart, so this is always exciting. I mean, this is pretty stacked so far. I mean, doubles of controllers and the Final Fantasy VII shoes. I mean, this is like doubling going on over here. For all we know, color could even have something. But anyway, we'll see. So, smallest to biggest. How many minutes are we into the video? Let me see. 20 minutes. Okay, not too bad. I hope it's not too much trouble for y'all viewing that I'm taking so much time, you know. I mean, I don't mean to, but hey, I told my parents in advance when I asked them to help me with this video. I don't know how long this is gonna be for, so actually, you know what? I should probably set these down on the floor instead. This bed's too soft. It's definitely gonna be all bouncy all over the place. Maybe I should keep this box. I can always put the jacket back in. That would be a better idea. Okay, back to it. Back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after these commercials. If only we had sponsored deals, we'd be getting ads on the channel. Imagine if an ad were to start playing on the time I said that. That would be so coincidental, don't you think? I don't know if we usually get a lot of ads on our channel, but it's kind of a good thing because some people do find ads pretty annoying, so... Anyway, so this is a box, obviously. I think it should be clear by just by feeling that. But let's see what kind of thing is involved. Oh, look at that. It's got my name written on it, too. That's my real name, by the way, Jonah, in case you didn't know that. Which I'm not afraid to acknowledge because, well, obviously I play myself in Real Meet to Crush Your Goals and we acknowledge our real names, so don't worry. So, the Benny Shop. And this was technically from...
Number 3 controller.
And it's got... Kelso, Matthew's mother's name written on it, so I guess. So technically, this comes from Matthew and his parents in a sense, but anyway, doesn't matter. Thank you all so much. Let's see, how do I open this because it's got tape on it. There's like a small tape and big tape, so this one's gonna take a little more time to unwrap. I'm usually pretty casual, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to unwrapping things these days. You know, kids would usually just be like tearing everything apart, but for me, I don't know. I'm kind of a casual guy when it comes to unwrapping things. Like, I just take it nice and slow. But you know what? It's kind of good for me because I feel like it helps with trying to figure out what I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, or just, you know, leave you guessing more, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't know until you open it up all the way like this. And this is... You might actually be right, because I can feel buttons. You might actually be right. My dad might be right, ladies and gentlemen. It is a third controller.
Number 3.
Number 3. I felt the buttons, so I was like, this
party going now.
Wow. Now, pretty much means that now I got 4 controllers in total, meaning because if you guys don't know, the old school Nintendo 64 has a total of 4 slots you can play in, so now pretty much a total of 4 players featuring 3 customized controllers and 1 original controller. And it's the exact same color as the one that that Color Me Stoked got me. So now I got 2 to the collection, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you can have,
and there's even leftover paper and stuff from the Amazon package as well. So pretty good little, pretty good reference. All right, so that's taken care of. Now we gotta get to the main thing, the bigger gift.
We had to take turns. They can all play at the same time.
Yep. Alright, so now the bigger gift. Let's see what this one is. I feel like a lot of children, I think, would probably be more excited for bigger gifts, because I feel like usually that means something more, you know what I'm saying?
Is it heavy?
Not really. But I feel like, you know, that would be the case. I mean, comment down below. As children, did y'all used to be more excited when it came to bigger gifts? Because I feel like it would be the case, you know? I mean, even small gifts are pretty exciting too, but... Sorry about the noise. In case if you don't know, that's my Amazon TV, ladies and gentlemen. I was actually watching one of Red Card's vlogs before I got onto this, and I just want to make sure the TV don't turn off, because I think if you don't mess the button for 50 minutes, it just randomly turns off itself. Shout out to Red Card, by the way, because that was one of his videos we were checking out this past Sunday in the live stream, reacting to the My Little Millionaire show, and hopefully maybe we'll see Red Card again at HarmonyCon. We'll see. Because Red Guard really actually happened to be one of my top 5 most viewed YouTube channels this year in
This could be
2025.
almost anything.
Solo channel.
Besides it is.
But anyway, let's see what this big gift is. So this is this is definitely a lot more interesting. But yeah, I was saying, comment down below if as kids did y'all used to be more excited when it came to bigger gifts than smaller gifts. Not saying that smaller gifts suck, but I just thought maybe it'd be an interesting question to ask because I feel like most children really would be more excited for bigger gifts because I feel like whenever you get a bigger gift, it really means something more. Like there's something more interesting because. I feel like in a sense, if you got the bigger gifts, I feel like there would be something more on the horizon, like, you know what I mean? Like something that maybe would cost a bit more money, but everything's been going up this year, unfortunately, especially when it came to snacks, so that's the unfortunate thing, ladies and gentlemen, but hopefully we'll see what 2026 brings to the table. So, this is obviously another Amazon bag, obviously, I can see the logo written on it, so this obviously is another Amazon delivery. So let's see what's in this lucky box. Put this off to the side for later. So a bigger Amazon box from Buckskin. Never mind. I don't know why I'm reading it, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't really exactly matter. It just
You're looking for hints.
probably. I mean, this obviously comes from Matthew, so it doesn't really matter. But since the smaller box has his mother name written on it, technically it's really from Matthew, but it is coming from them as well. So let's see, because there's multiple tapes on this one, so I gotta really like dig my fingers and nails into this one.
What do you mean 16 ounces?
I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but don't y'all sometimes get a little bit somewhat annoyed that you really have to dig your nails into things like that, especially if you don't have nails like women, especially if you're a man? I mean, some guys have nails too, but you know, mostly the women like to do with their nails. I mean, sometimes they even have fake nails and all that, but still, comment down below if you think that can be kind of annoying for you sometimes when you have to really dig your nails into stuff sometimes. It can be a little cringeworthy, I guess. It's not cringeworthy like if you were on a chalkboard, you know, you'd be running your fingers and stuff across it, it'd be, them sounds. You gotta understand me, ladies and gentlemen, I am a random dude, so sometimes if I just have something come into mind, I just sometimes can't help but to say things like that. Alright, let's see. Well, I'll be darned. The triplets are continuing because I got yet another pair of shoes, ladies and gentlemen.
Triplets.
I got three
Double triples.
So I got 3 customized Nintendo 64 controllers and now 3 pairs of shoes. But you know what? It's all for the better, though. I mean, usually back then I would have only been okay with 1 pair, but nowadays I'm accepting more.
You leave a
The more the merrier. Because now that pretty much means now I got a lot more shoes I can wear now. Because that was actually, because not only did I want to wear these for HarmonyCon, I technically needed new shoes as well, so this helps. Now let's see how these ones look.
They're a little big.
A little bit bigger. Let me check size comparison. Because like I said, ladies and gentlemen, my size is kind of an 8, so I'm just trying to check. They're just a little bit taller. The toes are
Just a little big.
I think those are the biggest ones.
Yeah, they're the big. Way big.
So, but I'll try each size after this is over and see. I'm willing to believe that's an 8. Maybe that could be a 10, 9. I don't know.
That sounds like a good guess.
Even this one is kind of like the smallest one. It's still a little bit bigger, but it's close to the shortest. So we'll see. Again, that's kind of my fault, ladies and gentlemen, because when I did tell them my shoe size was an 8, but I did request maybe a little bigger size just in case if my foot didn't fit.
Yeah, you can grow into the other ones.
All right. So that's almost everything, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is the final gift on the coffin. Yep. So now we got one more, ladies and gentlemen, and this last gift was sent in today by none other than my aunt and uncle. Yeah. So shout outs to you, Aunt Stephanie and Uncle Jason. Thank you very much. I would have opened this while we were hanging at the family, but since I had a whole collection even before this one, I thought it'd be better to wait till now.
I ain't no way you got 4.
Oh, something else too, but yes, a 4th.
Oh, wow.
My mom is like in shock behind the camera right now, ladies and gentlemen.
That is just unreal. That don't happen.
Wow. 4 same pairs of shoes. How often do you see this, ladies and gentlemen?
You get doubles every once in a while. 4 of them? That's just crazy.
Well, I mean, these are pretty good shoes, you have to admit.
So you were persistent on what you wanted.
Let's see what these
Oh,
are.
you got it.
Okay, kind of close to that one. Again, I'll have to try each and every single one of them on, but a couple people did tell me, like, to let them know about, like, if the size works or not and take it back and stuff. But
He got a whole display rack.
yep, of the same exact shoe copy, every single one of them.
That's crazy.
And then this is, oh, it's those candies that we got. Oh, yeah, these are the ones I brought home. That's right. I forgot. I thought this was one. Forgot these are the candies I brought home from the family gathering. It's just it was a couple dark chocolate Hershey's, peanut, and stuff. So that's all it is, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm sure you're probably glad it's finally over, especially my parents behind the camera, because I know my parents all too well. See, this is why I don't ask them to be involved in my videos too much, because I feel like they just hate it when I do this kind of stuff. But I mean, I wanted them to see what I got, so that's why I invited them over here. We almost did this morning, but we ran out of time, so we thought we'd wait till now. But anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for that. This was certainly one crazy Christmas unwrapping for sure. I mean, to have 4 collections of the same shoes, that's definitely the big cake of everything that I've gotten. But even this jacket, surprisingly, I did not expect to get it, honestly. This will certainly be something I shall hopefully be comfortable to wear. I'm mainly saving it for HarmonyCon, but maybe I could wear it again, maybe even for a movie day, who knows.
It does look cosplay.
Honestly, considering that the Michael biopic is coming out in 2026, this would be perfect to wear, to be honest with you.
I can see
So,
accessories.
So the finalization of all my gifts are 2 copies of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children complete, 3 customized Nintendo 64 controllers, Sunset Shimmer plushie, and then 4 copies of shoes. So I think that's pretty much all of it, ladies and gentlemen.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
I guess so. Candy as well, technically, too. Yep. Candy as well. So, yeah, I think pretty much I got, so how many things did I get out of my Christmas wish list? Let me see. So 1, 2,
4 on your
3,
list.
4, I think 5. So I got 5 out of 13 of the items on my Christmas wish list. So I say that was quite something. I mean, even some surprises were pretty good. I mean, definitely the shoe collections were definitely the most surprising. I mean, only a true shoe collector would usually be more excited for that. I mean, I'm not even a shoe collector, but like I said, I'll have to try each and every single size on after this to see if they fit me. I mean, some of them probably won't, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But at least I got the pair that I wanted, and I'll definitely be sure to figure something out. I mean, this is quite something. Even if I have to take some of them back, it's still worth... I mean, this will be remembered for years to come, for sure. I mean, to get 4 of the same collection of shoes, that's the most surprising.
You could get some yellow ones and have a yellow on one foot and a red on the other.
Maybe. I mean, they do have different colors, but I thought that would be the coolest color to
Yeah,
get.
it might be cooler because of the color of the pony.
Yeah. I mean, that was really what it's for. Really, it was for HarmonyCon idea. So pretty much the only thing I would just need is a Sunset Shimmer shirt to complete my correction. But if I don't get it, at least this red shirt will cover. So that's better than nothing. And I'll be sure to have my plushie with me. So HarmonyCon, you better get ready, because you got a mega Joe Flash 6.7 Sunset Shimmer fanboy coming your way. Well, at least hopefully we can make it, but I think more than likely Color and I are going to make it. We really want to anyway. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into this unexpectedly, surprisingly, tremendous, amazing, I don't know what many words you can describe this in, of a Christmas gift unwrapping. This did go on a little bit longer than I expected. I tried my best to keep it short as possible, but you know me, I'm like Deadpool, so I can't help myself but talk a whole lot. But hey, you know what? I feel like people are okay with that. But anyway, hope I finally put my parents out of misery back there, because if you were seeing their faces right now, you can tell they're more than happy this is over. I mean, you should have seen Mom's reaction. The 4th pair of shoes, 3rd pair, that she was just like. Thank you once again for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we'll see you guys again real soon, maybe possibly 2026, because I don't know if we'll make another video before the end, because I mean it's almost about to be New Year by next week. But anyway, thank you once again. Shout outs to all the fans, supporters, and friends, everybody that tuned into this, as well as everybody that supported us over the year in 2025. I say 2025 was definitely a pretty interesting year. Christmas was definitely pretty good. My birthday went pretty well, Thanksgiving, and even did some new things this year. I got into Final Fantasy 7, the game, which is why I got this. And then just recently, last month, got into an anime for the first time called Amagami SS. And then got to go to conventions and tried new foods, and yeah, 2025 did have some promising things this year, and this will certainly be like something that's going to be hard to top the like in future years to come of like in terms of how Christmas went. But thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining. I hope y'all have a very Merry Christmas as well. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment down below what was the best gift that I got. I feel like the majority of people are going to say the shoe collection, but we'll say. Y'all decide down below. So hopefully we'll see you guys again real soon in a future video, but once again, we love you guys. Hopefully me and Color will be back real soon. Usually we make videos together, but here we are. So, see you guys again real soon. Y'all have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Peace!